What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on how to win more triple threat online games. Now this video is going to be like none other that I have posted with Triple Threat Online, because I'm going to go super in depth on how to win a lot more of these games, and a lot of these tips are going to work for current gen and next gen. So regardless on what system you guys do play for, this is actually going to help you guys out a lot, because I'm not only going to be showing you guys in-game stuff, but I'm going to be showing you guys stuff outside of this, like outside of the actual gameplay, that matters more than people actually realize. So I'm gonna just kind of, I'm gonna help you guys out there. So if this video does help you guys out, do me a favor and smash that like button. Let's try to hit like 500 likes on this video, and yeah, that'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into it. Before we get into anything with this actual mode, don't worry, I'm not cheesing with bronzes. I'm just putting these here to, I'm going to make the lineup in just a second. But before we get into the actual lineup here, I do actually want to talk about something that, again, people don't really understand yet. I think this is a tip that people don't even know is a thing. So if you guys go to your actual lineup here, right? If you guys just are sitting on your regular team, whatever lineup that you have selected as your primary lineup, or your whatever, the thing with the little green dot, this lineup actually matters for Triple Threat or Triple Threat Online. If you guys don't know what I mean, your coach that you have on this lineup actually affects Triple Threat. So some people will use, I don't know, some people use different coaches or whatever the case is there. Maybe they don't know they have a different coach activated. Whatever the case is, whatever coach you have is actually what you use for Triple Threat Online as well. And this actually is a big deal, because again, some people don't even know this, and it really is the difference in what takeovers your players have, because takeover in Triple Threat Online basically can win you the game, especially if it is sharp takeover. So make sure you have D'Antoni, Nick Nurse. I mean, if you have Phil Jackson, you might as well use him, but make sure you guys have a good coach that, like Frank Vogel, Mike Malone, that do give, those 3-point boosts, because that's going to help you win a lot more games right off the bat. So let's actually go ahead and now start talking about the lineup. The lineup is actually pretty important. So the number one thing that it's good to have when you're playing Triple Threat is to have a go-to score. What I mean by that is having a player that if you like, say it's 18-18 or 20-20, and you know that this next shot you have to make to win the game, you want to make sure you're using a player that you know. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make sure that you are using a player that you can either green with, or you're going to be able to, dribble around, do whatever you got to do, and attack the rim and slam that ball down. For me, that guy is Kawhi Leonard. I love Kawhi. I love using him. He's a nice free level 40 reward card, but you can use literally anybody that is, in your preference. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be a spot where, again, this card is meant to be somebody that you like using. It doesn't matter what I like. It doesn't matter what your friend likes. It matters what you like. A guy that, again, you know how to dribble with, you know how to attack with, and you know how to shoot with. This next spot is going to be for a player that you definitely want to be able to, again, green those open shots with, but more importantly, have as a nice little backup option. Now, for me, I more like using, two of that first guy. You know how I was just talking about how, you want to make sure that you can green with this person? I'm going to go with my guy, T-Mac. I love T-Mac. Every single year, I love using a Tracy McGrady card. You guys know, last year when I played Cash, it was a lot of fun, and T-Mac literally took that game over. I love using T-Mac. The only reason why I don't really use him as my go-to guy anymore is because he gets really bad load-up animations, and it does cause me to miss a lot of shots because they get ghost contested or whatever the case is there. So he's going to be my number 2. But I still do like using T-Mac. I know his release. I know how to attack with him. I mean, honestly, I am debating on picking up DeRozan over him, because DeRozan does have shifty, and that dribble style actually does matter, because you actually are able to move a little bit faster when you're dribbling, and it does matter. But Kawhi, he's my number 1 guy anyway. So in this third spot, this is going to be a really important spot as well, because this is going to be your guy that you're going to be using for rebounding, for, paint defense, stuff like that. Now, you can use a guy like D-Rob, Mel Daniels is really solid, Shaq. Like, again, it's all about your preference. I mean, there's tons of options you can use, but for me, I'm going to go with a guy like Giannis, okay? I love Giannis. I've learned how to green with him ever since I got this card, and I really enjoy using him. So this is going to be the 3 that I'm going to be showing you guys with. Now, this can work. What I'm going to show you guys in game, it's not like a guaranteed thing. That's why I'm not telling you guys it's guaranteed that you're going to be winning every game now. Like, I used to do that in the past where I would say, oh, how to win every triple threat online game. I don't like saying that because you know what? You're not going to win every online game, and that is fine. But I'm going to show you guys some tips on how to help you guys win some more games and stuff like that. This is the big three, like I said, I'm going to be using. But again, before anybody even says anything like, oh my God, you're using all the best cards, there is a ton of budget cards you guys can use that will do relatively close to the same thing. RJ Hampton, Kobe Bryant, Juan Hernan Gomez, Thaddeus Young is definitely one of the best ones. Tony Roten, you can use Jared Jack, Smush Parker, I know is in here somewhere. Mo Bamba, Byron Russell. You have, let's see, Wendell Carter Jr. is another solid one. Killian Hayes, Markelle Fultz, Kyle Anderson, Yuta. Like, you guys can see, there is a ton of good cards in this game. There's even some freaking amethyst and diamonds at this point. Like Lionel Simmons is like a super cheap budget card that you can go out and get that'll do some things. Jeff Green, you have Clay. Like, I don't want to hear anything about the whole, you know, oh my God, you're using a God Squad kind of deal. Some of these budget cards can ball out just as well. So let's get into the gameplay and kind of show you guys some tips that are really important. All right, getting into the game here, I'm kind of hoping I am on so I am on defense first. Now, when you are on next gen, if you guys hit right on the D-pad, you guys are going to see this menu come up, and that is going to be super important. You guys can see when I hit right and that little thing popped up, and I did scroll over twice. I don't know why he just quit. No idea. We're gonna move on though. But you guys can see when I hit that button and I did scroll over twice, it actually selected the no drive help. That is the best tip that I'm gonna give you right out the gate. I'm not gonna stall. I'm not gonna wait. I'm telling you guys, no drive help right away is the best tip to give you guys. This is gonna help prevent a lot of the stupid rotations that your players are gonna do. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, completely cap and tell you that it's gonna fix everything. It's not. Your players are still going to rotate. They're still going to be pretty stupid, but it's going to help prevent it from happening a lot more than it would if you don't do that. So once I get back into the game here, I'm going to show you guys what I did again. All right, back in the game. So here we go again. We're actually on offense this time. Now, literally, this is going to be something that is going to sound so dumb, but it actually does work out pretty well. So if you call for a screen here, right, this is going to be the money spot on the floor because you guys can see I actually ended up getting a wide open three right there. Now, hold on. Again, right on the D-pad, this little thing right here, and you're going to tap R2 twice to where the top one does say no drive help. What this does is, again, it prevents a lot of your guys from rotating from the corners and stuff like that. I don't know what kind of floor spacing he's got going on here. I think he is trying to run a three-point play, and you guys will see. Sometimes your players are just going to leave him open. It's as stupid as it may seem, but that's what they do every single time. Now, this is going to be something that I like to do. I like to start in this backcourt here because this half court line, you are going to be able to shoot from almost every single time. And that does matter. I'm not joking. Shooting or starting in the backcourt actually does help out a lot because it gives you a little bit more floor spacing to work with. Now, that should have been a steal right there. We're still contesting that shot. It's triple threat online. Like I said, you're not going to be winning every game because of stuff like that. It is what it is. Now, he should have probably gotten that steal. But again, you want to start in the backcourt because look, I'm getting wide open threes just by starting back there. A lot of people that you play up against aren't going to really know how to defend that all that well. So again, right here, I'm clicking off. I'm right here. Boom. Good defense. I'm playing perfect. Now I'm clicking off right here because you know what? If I tried it, like I did click back on, and that's what I'm saying, where you're going to end up giving up some dumb animations anyway. But yeah, this little thing right here is what I like to do as well. You guys can kind of see it. You call a screen at the top of the key when you're running down to the corner. If you call a screen to have it face the actual three-point line, you can actually run back up and you will get it a wide open three almost every single time. Nobody really knows how to defend this, and I don't know why people do this, but look, literally as simple as this, and boom, a nice little wide open three again. Now, my methods of scoring and stuff like that may not work for you guys. It's not going to work every single game. Like, obviously, somebody's going to know how to defend it. I know how to defend this. But if you ever get stuck in a half-court set like this, I mean, just reset. It's as simple as that. Like, all you're going to want to do is go into that backcourt and reset your offense, and you will be fine. So we get kind of bailed out right there. We get a full 24. But again, I'm always going to be starting back here. The reason why is because if I'm calling screens like this, he hits that screen. Okay, he plays good defense. But guess what? Now I'm here for the board. Giannis cleaning up. Easy. Okay, well, apparently we're just going to struggle. Apparently we're in the struggle bus now because we can't even make layups. On the defensive end too, you guys can see the one thing that I kept doing right there was anytime I felt like there was too much space, I clicked on and I pulled it into him a little bit. The reason why I do that is because you obviously want to make sure they're not going to be getting a lot of wide open threes. Now, again, right here, I'm going to show you guys my little thing here. Well, Giannis decided to go to the other side anyway. Giannis, please come here. So I'm going to call for a screen on that side. All right, Giannis is just playing difficult right now. So you guys see how I flip the screen here? Look, I'm going to run this way, run back. All right, he's playing good defense now. So now that I know that he knows how to stop that, now is when I'm going to start attacking the rim. You obviously got to, you know, read and adapt to what your opponent is doing. And you're going to be able to get wide open dunks every single time. And that is why when I'm playing TTO, the number one thing that I like to do is shoot first. The reason why is because once they open up the paint for me, that is where you're actually going to be able to sit here and attack the rim. Now, again, once my opponent stopped paying attention to what I was doing on that three-point line, you want to run down to the corner, call a screen on the opposite side, and run back, and you will get that wide open three almost every single time. Like I said, it's not like every single person you go up against is going to like know how to read and react to it. Not every person is going to also leave you wide open. It's just all about how you're going to be able to score. Getting threes on triple threat is really important because, again, it's super easy to green. And like this is gonna work on current and next gen. You literally just have to get your opponent stuck on a screen. You guys can see right there, I'm the one that closed out right there. So again, same thing. I'm gonna call for Giannis. He's gonna go on that side. I'm gonna run down here. I think he just kind of gave up. You guys can see though, he actually had a pretty good team, so I'm not really like, you know, it's nothing really too crazy. What's really important about doing this is having somebody that does have range on them. It actually is gonna help out a lot. I mean, almost every single card comes with range at this point anyway, so any of these newer budget cards, like they would be perfect for, you know, doing this little method. Now, again, I know people are going to be like, this is stupid. Like, how can this work? I literally have played through probably 7 or 8 triple threat online boards going for Randle specifically by just doing this. It requires you to not sweat at all. Defense doesn't have to be sweaty, nothing like that. On defense, like I said, you do that no drive help. It's going to help prevent a lot of your players rotating down from corners. And on current gen, it's the same thing. Once you hit right or left on the D-pad, I forget what it is, you're going to see the little side menu come up. All you're going to do is hit no threes and like no help. Like that's it. No threes, no help. I think on current gen, actually, you want to hit stay home. I lied. I think stay home is what you want to do because that's going to help prevent them from just dipping from the corner, even though, like I said, they're going to do it anyway because it's 2K. I do want to show you guys one more game here, just kind of show you guys again what I am talking about. Now, on offense here, right away, first thing I'm going to do, again, we're calling Giannis. We're going to flip that screen. So when we run down here, we're going to run back, and boom, wide open three. That's on me on the release. I got to green that. But again, right on the D-pad, scrolling over twice, no drive help. It's okay. He can score that first possession. I'm not really too worried about that. But you guys can see, again, it is super important that you guys do that. Now, Giannis wants to just not set any screens. It's fine. But you guys can see, again, we're getting that wide open three. I told you guys, that little area is a money spot on both sides of the court. Now that we do have our defense set up, though, you guys can see I clicked on right at that last second there, and I was able to close out on that shot. Same thing. We're flipping Giannis to the other side. We're going to run down. He's going to hit that screen, and boom, we are wide open again. Again, that's my fault on not greening. I don't know why I can't green with T-Mac, but you guys can see you're going to be getting that look every single time. Now that I know that my opponent knows how to, you know, contest that shot, though, and he knows actually what I'm doing here. Right there, I'm in that passing lane again. You guys can see I'm playing all these different lanes. And right here, that's a prime example. When he did that, Giannis and Kawhi, neither of them actually rotated down, which is actually super important because players will do that literally all the time. Again, I don't know why I can't green with T-Mac. It's actually starting to get a little annoying, but it's all good. We're going to play through it anyway. Okay, look at my man Kawhi just getting stripped by freaking Jokic. Okay, can you get off me, please? No, I can't. Okay, my screen. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I don't know what is happening, but I have no control over my player. I don't know what happened there, but we're just going to keep it moving. If I had to give you guys a specific tip too about TTO online, the number one thing I would say is just to literally make sure you're always giving up twos. I know that may sound weird, but like I said, with how easy it is to shoot in current gen and next gen, you really want to make sure that your opponent is not hitting threes, because as long as you're getting your shots up and everything like that, you're going to end up winning these games super easily. Like right here, again, that's like, I could have shot that, but like, look, I'm just going to play smart. I already have the lead, so I don't even need to shoot. I'm just going to keep building on my lead. So you guys can kind of see, again, like he does know how to defend that little, you know, cheesy little thing that I was doing, and I'm not worried about it. I still have a complete lead, I'm not worried about really anything. We're gonna get a nice little wide open 3 with T-Mac right here. Easy green bean. Again, you want to just keep playing, read and react to what your opponent is doing. If he knows how to stop that, by all means, I'm chilling, because you know what? I already have a good enough lead. Again, he can have 2s. I'm not worried about it. See that right there? That was a perfect click on of me getting back to the corner and reading and reacting to that. That was just good defense. I'm not gonna lie, I was not even paying attention. I didn't think he was gonna defend that at all. That was on me though. If you guys don't know how to do like that little curry slide either, it's really simple. As long as a player has Pro 2 behind the back, all you have to do is hold diagonal on the stick and it will actually give you, like, obviously the curry slide animation, and it makes it very easy to do, and it will make it very easy for you to get that wide open, you know, corner, or not wide open corner 3, but that wide open 3 in that money spot. My man's probably gonna get a little reachy because he thinks that he's gonna still win this game somehow. But like I said, curry slide, boom, wide open. That's on me for not greening. Yana should be there to clean up the board. Look at T-Mac though with the steal anyway. We're gonna get Kawhi wide open. I am terrible. I don't know what is happening, but there you guys go, man. I mean, I was gonna say 3 straight wins. I'm gonna just say 2 because I don't know what that first kid did. But like I said, it's all about, you know, reading, reacting to what your opponent is doing. But no drive help is huge. So make sure that you guys are paying attention to that no drive help. You're putting it on if you are on next gen. On current gen, make sure you do have it set to either stay home or no 3s. I believe stay home is going to work more than the no 3s will, because I think no 3s doesn't really do anything on Triple Threat Online. I could be wrong though, so I wouldn't exactly quote me on that one. I'm just saying, make sure that you guys do pay attention to the, you know, like I said, the no drive help thing. That is super important, because you guys saw I played 2 full games right there against people running all over the place and nobody rotated down. People are gonna hit dumb shots and they're gonna rotate anyway, like sometimes, but you know, it does help prevent it from happening a lot. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and yeah, peace.